What is going on, guys? We're gonna try a different type of video today. It's Solid Nate Money. I'm back again. I'm out for a walk. And I just wanted to cover some of my thoughts on the market for this week coming up. You know, every week has been a freaking wild ass roller coaster. It's been important every week. Every week's been crazy. So what do we got coming up for this week? Tomorrow is Russia's Victory Day. So they have this thing called Victory Day in Russia. It's like their independence from Germany, I guess. You know, I think World War II independence. That's when they fought off the Germans. Something like 60 million Russians died or something like that. Really bad thing for them, but hey man, they have their freedom. It was a big sacrifice to pay. And they have a Victory Day celebration every year. So my question is, what is that going to mean for the Ukraine war? I don't know. But everyone's kind of hoping that Putin just backs off. So we'll see if that happens. I would say no. I've actually heard that he's going to double down on the war and go even harder. So we shall see. The second thing is Disney earnings coming up as well. I don't actually know the date of that. I no longer have Disney. I used to have a shit ton of it. Man, I used to have a bunch, but I have none anymore. And I actually sold it around the time Netflix was tanking, because I actually had Netflix, and I still do. And I was like, well, Netflix is dying with their streaming service, and Disney probably will too. And it was a good sale. Typically that doesn't work to sell stocks, but I did sell my Disney. And I would like to get back in someday, but right now I have no money to do anything, guys. Like, I'm just fighting to survive right here. So yeah, there'll be no entry into Disney anytime soon. But I will be looking at the report nonetheless. It could affect Netflix, actually, you know. So Netflix is my big holding right now. It's my biggest. I'm not too happy about that, but that's just how it is. So I'm really hoping we get some good news from Victory Day tomorrow. Russia, maybe they just say, hey, we won, we're going to back off. Just no way that happens, but you never know. And then maybe we get some good news from Disney. I feel like, honestly, right now, it's very much like you're just trying to swim upstream in a river. If you're long, it's extremely hard. Every day's been just rough. You know, we might get some relief rallies here and there. But like, for example, last week, we rose like 3% on Wednesday after the Fed increased rates 50 basis points. The S&P went up 3% that day. And the very next day it sold off 4%, okay? And so the next day would have been Thursday, and then Friday was another down day, about 1%. And I just looked in the futures for Monday, which would be May 9th, I think. The futures are opening up, they opened up 1% lower, a little bit more than 1% lower on the S&P 500. So it's tough out here, guys. But you know, in times like this, if you can afford to hold, I think you really got to do that, because stocks could come flying back like any second. Just look at how it was with COVID, you know. Like, it looked terrible. It looked like nothing was ever going to work. And then all of a sudden, the market just started running like crazy. So if you can stay long, I would just do that. That's what I would do. Unfortunately, with my position, I can't stay 100% long probably. I've been having to sell some things. And it's probably not a good idea what I've been doing, honestly. I've been selling, like, a lot of my winners. You know, I sold stocks I'm up on as opposed to my losers. But, you know, to be honest, I should have probably done the opposite of that, actually. And sold my my frickin' losers and not my winners, but I did the opposite of that. Actually, let's go this way here. Let's go like that. Let's walk over here. But yeah. So anyway, just on a nightly walk here. Wouldn't say it's nightly. Really, first time of the season actually. Pretty nice weather out. So I'm like, let me get out of here and go for a walk and talk to the Solid Nate Money people for a bit. So I don't know, man. I think there's going to be a relief bounce pretty soon. I'm going to take that opportunity to probably get out of some stuff, to be honest. I have some shitty companies I'd like to get out of. So yeah, it's tough out here, guys. If you can stay long though, I think it's probably going to be okay. But we might be red for a long time this time, guys. I don't think this will be like COVID with the rate increases and all that. I think we're going to be under pressure until the Fed's done hiking, and then we might have a recession at that point, probably. And then they're going to reduce interest rates eventually too. So it's just a tough call right here, guys. It's really tough. All those stimulus checks and stuff created all this money, and now we're paying the price. You know, they gave it to us, they put it in our pockets, they said buy stocks, we got you. And then they pulled the rug out from us. So now we're paying the price. It's really rotten. That's how it went. So I'm kind of just trying to be in this for the long haul. See, that's why I would sell stuff. Here's the thing. I have some leverage in my portfolio. I can't afford to be dropping 30% from here, which could happen with the amount of stocks I own. I have to get out of some stuff to make sure I can hold forever. I have to make sure I can take whatever decrease comes, you know? So I got to really look at my portfolio and say, what can I take? Let's assume we drop 40% more from here, which could happen. Can you survive? Oh, there's a dog just chilling. He looks really nice, actually. Didn't even flinch when I walked by. He's a big dog too. What's up, dog? Yeah, wow. The owner must know his dog well, not to put him on a leash or anything. He wasn't even on a leash, just sitting in the yard. But anyway, guys, that's my update. So yeah, what should you draw from this? I would say look out for a relief bounce at some point. If you're holding some trash, maybe get out of some of that stuff and make sure you can just stay in it for the long haul. Make sure you're not going to be forced to sell anything, aka do not use leverage. I did. I regret it a lot. Someone's beeping at me. Okay, they must not be talking to me. I don't know. All right, but that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck.